Hey guys, it's Friday. Haven't seen you guys in a while. Yeah, 'cause I think we all got really busy with spring break, before spring break and then spring break and yeah. But anyways, I finally have a video. Sorry, it's been like 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 blank weeks. But here it is. Um, yeah, so you guys probably know that we had put Jasper down on Monday. It ended up being Monday night. We weren't sure because like I left for spring break. I left for California with friends and like with a club thing. Um, and like she was totally fine. And I came back and she wasn't doing good. And the vet said to give her 48 hours and we like doubled her medicine. And it was like right at 48 hours that she was like seeming a little better. And so that's why we thought we were going to put her down on Saturday, and then she was seeming like she was better, and so we're like, well, maybe it was just a fluky thing or that kind of thing. But then on Sunday she was doing really bad. And so we had to put her down. And it was really hard. um, but it's like, I don't know. I have, like, I didn't want her in pain anymore. So it's like I know it was the best decision. It's like a hard decision to make. But she's not in pain anymore, and that's a really good thing. And also, like, I had so much time with her, so I thought one thing I would do for my video was share some Jasper stories with you guys. Yeah, I guess I could have introed with that. Sorry, I'm a little spacey, kind of crazy this past couple weeks. But anyways, yeah, so I thought I would share some Jasper stories. She was 14 and a half. So yeah, so she was born on October 31st, 1995, right? I think whatever makes her 14 and a half. Yeah, I think, yeah. So we got her, she's born October 31st, and she was a Christmas present for my brother and I. So she was like not very old when we got her. I mean, she was 2 months, 2 months and like a week old. So she was very teeny. She was very small, very cute. My parents picked her out. They wanted a German Shepherd because my dad has had German Shepherds in the past, and they've always been really good, loyal dogs. And they found a breeder, and like they liked the disposition of both the parent dogs, and also both the dogs were smaller because like German Shepherds can get like 120 pounds. My parents like, we do not want a dog that big. So both the parents were kind of smaller. So Jasper only ended up getting, she was about 65, 70 pounds. So she's like half the size of some German Shepherds. But yeah, so they picked her out specially from like a breeder and everything. And she was the best Christmas present definitely ever got. Okay, so timeline. So she was born in October, got her in December. February, I was really sick. I'd had like this ongoing cold, like this like heavy coughing, and I woke up in the middle of the night, and I was like, it hurt really bad to breathe, and like I was let's see, I was like 5, and so I didn't, my kid mind was like, it hurts like right here to breathe, it hurts on my side. So I went into the bathroom and I like lifted up my shirt to like look at my side, and because I felt like I should be able to see the injury. And so I was looking and it just hurt and I didn't know what to do. So I just like sat on top of the bathroom counter and just cried and cried and cried and cried because it hurt to breathe. Well, our little puppy of just a couple months old heard me crying, and she went and she was like just kind of barely house trained, yeah, like potty trained, and so she was like whining and barking and whining and barking and trying to jump on the bed, and my mom's like, what do you really have to go out, like getting frustrated with her. And then in like a moment of silence between her barking, she heard crying down the hallway, and she heard me crying, and so she came and got me and drove me to the hospital that night. I had pneumonia, and it had progressed really rapidly, and I was having a really hard time breathing. And so I say that she kind of saved my life. Not exactly, but like, because I probably wouldn't have stopped breathing, but it could have, like, my difficulty breathing could have gotten worse, and that's not something to mess with. Breathing is very important. Being oxygen deprived is really bad. So she sort of saved my life at like 6 months old. Is that 6 months? October, November, 4 months old. It's pretty crazy. So yeah, so that's a cool one. Let's see, she's always been very, like, active, and, like, everyone in the neighborhood always knew Jasper, and we used to go to Lake Powell and, like, rent a houseboat with this other family in our neighborhood, and they suggested one year, they're like, why don't you bring Jasper? And we're like, oh, okay. So we brought Jasper on a houseboat. So she spent, I don't know, we had spent like 2 weeks on the houseboat, so she was on a boat with us for 2 weeks. She really, she liked water a lot. We used to have wave runners and jet skis, and she used to go out, like, with us on the wave runner, and, like, it was weird, because you'd be on the wave runner with her, and, she'd be, like, shaking, and it's like, you seem like you're scared, like, do you like this? But then the next morning, as soon as everyone wakes up, she would run out to the wave runner, and, like, swim to the water, and, like, swim around it, and we're like, okay, I guess you like it. So yeah, so she really liked riding on the wave runners. I don't know, it was, you know, kind of a cool thing that she always did. Let's see, I feel like there's others, but those are, like, I don't know, the big things. And she was always a good dog. She never, you know, hurt anybody, and she was always, like, loyal. She never ran away from home. There was a couple times the gate, like, got loose, and she got, like, outside in the front yard, and she literally, like, sat by the front door and waited for us to get home. Like, I got home from school, and I was like, why are you sitting here? Like, and, you know, she had gotten out, and she wasn't going anywhere. She was going to wait for us to come home. Yeah, so she is a good dog. I just feel so just blessed and fortunate to have had so much time with her, because most German Shepherds don't live to 14 and a half years. I would say average, especially because they're kind of a bigger dog, is probably 11 to 12. So, and like, her, like, really up, like, her 14 of her years were really good. It's been the past couple months that, oh, sorry, I'm entering the vlog. It's, like, almost over. Sorry, my roommate just came in. Okay, whatever. But yeah, it was really only the past couple months that weren't as good, but yeah, she had a really good life. I feel very blessed. So yeah, and then so this week, instead of like a random fact, I'm gonna do like a random quote, and it's by Plato. And let's see, I'm gonna have to pull it up. Let's see. Okay, so it is Plato once said that a dog has the soul of a philosopher, and I think that's very true. And I definitely think that she had a deep soul and a deep loving soul. So yeah, so let's see, so I'm doing good. I'm busy with school, but good. Love you guys. Hope you have a good weekend. Bye.